I never claim to be perfect. Hello everybody, it's Mike here. Just giving everybody an update on the last couple-minute video and what we broke. I learned that you can't have 3 people in the car doing a whole shot like that. My fault. But we ended up finding out here was we're spinning here, nothing inside here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it down, see what I broke in it, see what we can do to make another one. What I ended up doing was getting hold of the local junkyards and picked up a couple differentials. So we're gonna open them up and see what we can make do, and see if we can get it welded and put the locker in it and make it all work. Let's see if we can make it happen. Okay, I got some tools together. Start taking this rear diff out to see the carnage that I occurred. I did already take the drive shaft out to drain the fluid. Speed this up a little bit. I'm gonna go set this on the table. See what we broke. If you like what you guys are seeing, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Leave comments below. I am pretty green at all this, so any encouragement anybody can give would definitely help out. Put that on. That's gonna be really easy. Oh. Let's see what's going on. Here's the locker set up. Here's the shaft. That cleanly snapped off. Really slippery. Let's see what's in here. Okay. All right. No clip. Bring that over the camera. Looks like it was TIG welded, how they do on the stock differential. From factory, there's a groove cut in it, so it's designed for it to snap here instead of in here, because if it breaks in here, you usually end up eating the windshield, which I'm thankful we didn't do. All right, we'll set this one over here on the side. One of these other ones I got, and see what we have. There's a piece of plastic in there, and there's also a piece of rubber. Keep it from leaking. Just trying to get this freaked up around here. It looks like it's been on here quite some time. see in here. Not sure if it's gonna be good or bad. And of course, you know, you get it from the junkyard. There had to be one strip one on here. Oh, you'll fight all the way. Well, looks like we got a weld one out of there. There's that pin. This is, I don't know if you can see that there. That's that groove I was talking about where they weld that to make it hold up a lot longer. So that's where it's designed to break from the factory, where they welded it and it broke on the side of the weld, just like how it was supposed to. But it bought me probably a handful more 6,000 grand dumps there, you know. Them hole shots are pretty rough. I got to learn to be a little better on that clutch instead of dumping it so hard. It was 100% my fault on breaking it. Had 3 people in it, dumped it. I knew better, but boy, you know, everybody's got to have that experience, and I wanted to share it with my boys. So what I'm going to do next here is I'm going to take this to my buddy Chris, and he's actually going to clean this up and weld that, and we're going to come back and throw the locker and everything back in it and the other nose cone and be back in business till we break something else. Okay, here's a little better view of what we got going on. I cleaned up my mess a little bit. Get a little closer here so you can see that line right there. I'm going to be taking that to my buddy Chris and have him take weld that for me, get that taken care of. And this is where we ended up breaking on the other one, right in front of the TIG weld. Still did what it was supposed to do, so that way it didn't break in there and have a big old problem. When I did that 6 grand launch, it would have probably made us eat the windshield. So thankfully that broke there instead of inside. When I was taking this apart, my boy come out here with this mini bike you guys seen in the background. He says, since we're going to the drag strip with the car, let's pull this thing out and have a little fun there while we're there. So you got to be seeing that to the channel also. So that, I guess, well, next time you see me is when we're going to be getting this welded at the shop over at Chris's to get it taken care of. We're back, went to get it welded, but he was unable to weld it, so I had to get a hold of somebody else to get to weld it. We have that taken care of. Oh, looks real nice. I'll show you in a few minutes here. I have it set up to get that broken bolt out of there that I did when I was disassembling it. What I'm going to try to accomplish here is I'm going to take a nut and put it on there and try to weld it out. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to go with the, this is what I got on there. I don't know, I'm sure if I'm going to have to go with the bigger one or not. I'm about to find out here. Usually it takes me a couple tries, but it does work. So it doesn't look like we got down enough. Doesn't look like we hit it exactly, so I might try the bigger one here so we can get a bite on it for round 2 here. did it? Yeah, this one's definitely going to be a pain. I'm going to give it one more shot on trying to give her out, and if it don't come, I'll throw a little more Honda Bond on there. And I did get both of these welded. I got the other one I took apart, took it in. The guy did a real nice job on welding it. Got me in and took care of me in like 15 minutes. So hopefully we can get this one out. If I can't get this one out, maybe I'll switch to that one and stick with this one another day. Don't feel good. Huh? All right. Looks like she's just getting a little extra Honda Bond. Nah, we'll just take this other one. And this one here looks like it's been drug through the car wash and dirt roads a couple times. Not too sure how long this one's gonna last. Not sure how long any of them are gonna last when you're dumping them at 6,000 RPMs. Alright, so look on the back of this pump here. Make sure the right guide pins are in where they need to be. Alright, we got one here. We need that one here, so we need to take this one out. All real easy. Alright, I put my Honda Bond on. I saved you guys all that. My tube was a little stuck at the end, but she's all good in the center. But you gotta make sure you got your spacer on. Now I'll just mess with that other one different day. Slid in real nice in there. Put some fluid in this thing. Now, just so everybody knows, this is my first time messing with these Hondas and this rear end like this. So if it looked like I was monkey doing something wrong, it's probably because I was. But it all come out the same. Put this in here, torque the axles. I think we pull her lower down on the ground, see if she'll pull a whole shot and see if we got full wheel drive. Torque here. Torque these wheels on here so that way they don't fall off when I'm out there having a good time. Alright, we got her on the ground. I think we'll give her a cold start and back her up and see what we're going to do. See if we put her together and she's going to blow apart again, or we're going to leave 4 black marks. We got some back here, and we do got some right here. Well, by golly, I think we might have done something here. Besides driving it through the backside of my barn.
Oops.
I never claim to be perfect.
Lit them up. Oh, yeah.
Still on? I ended with the 2-step. Thanks everybody for watching and that good stuff. If you liked what you seen, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. And while we were waiting for the rear end, we ended up throwing in some new lights to the front. So thanks for watching.